Rage Racer, one of the very first. This was, I think, when I first got a PlayStation 1. When they first came out, I had 5 free games with it, and this was one of them. I did sell it a while ago, and then I recently found this, and I think it was only like a couple of £, and I was like, oh my god, I need to get this. And Rage Racer is like, you would say it's part of the Ridge Racer series. I mean, Rage Racer, I don't know why, it's just called something different, but it's very similar to the Ridge Racer series, and I love this game to bits. I used to play this constantly. I was like obsessed with it for quite a while. And there's one, the Ridge Racer the original. Again, I think this came with a high spec. No, I must be talking about Ridge Racer Type 4, which I'll get to in a minute. But yeah, the original Ridge Racer, very good game. I love this. If you like sort of like drifting games, like some of the newer drifting games, Ridge Racer, you can just drift around the corners. I love it. That's what I like about this game. You can just slide around the corners, and when you watch the replays, it looks so good. I mean, I might even do some videos of this, of gameplay, just because like I do think the replays are just worth watching. Obviously, it looks like the graphics have been upped a little bit when you do play it. The replay, that is. Ridge Racer Type 4, the case is a little bit cracked, and I remember getting the demo of this, and it was brilliant. Yeah, the disc is in pretty good condition. There's a Ridge Racer high spec demo. You can actually do quite a lot on that. I might have to do a video on that as well, just because it is different. And there's a different soundtrack to it and different cars. I don't know what the high spec demo is about. I mean, I don't know if there's an actual game called Ridge Racer High Spec. I just don't know. But yeah, that's another game. This is one that I'll never ever get rid of. I just love it. Rally Masters, I haven't actually played this yet. I found it cheap in town. Not that the case is cracked. I think this only cost me like 50p though at the time. So yeah, I mean, it's a little bit like Colin McRae Rally. I do have Colin McRae Rally, but you know what? I actually was looking for it earlier because I saw this and I was looking for Colin McRae Rally and I couldn't find it anywhere. But on the rally games, I've got V Rally Championship. I don't know, a 97 Championship Edition. I don't know if there's a normal V Rally and this is just a 97 Championship Edition or not, but I remember this on the Sega Saturn V Rally. I'm pretty sure it was on the Sega Saturn, but yeah, on this PlayStation, it is pretty good on this as well. Great rally games. I love the rally games. Not long after, I think I bought these both in the same shop. I got V Rally 2 as well, and then it's just Championship Edition. So maybe that isn't, I don't know, different from an original. But yeah, V Rally 2, you can actually create your own tracks. You can yeah, modify tracks and then save them and race them. Yeah, I do like the V Rally games. I think they're brilliant. Next, NASCAR 2000. I've not actually played this yet. I bought it again because it was cheap. One of the classics, so it says. But yeah, disc and manual is great. I don't know if the game is great. I say I haven't played it, but I really should get on that one day and give it a bash, really. Superbike 2000, just a bit like NASCAR 2000. Again, I think I have played a little bit of this, but the older sort of like Superbike games. Okay, so I messed up on the video a little bit, so sorry if it seems like it's been cut, because it has. I got to Honda Superbike Racing. This is a great motorbike game as well, Superbike game. 50p, proper bargain. You can't really complain. Any PlayStation 1 game is worth 50p in my opinion. So yeah, that goes back up there. We've got Driver 2. I've not played this as much as the original Driver, but it's a 2-disc. I don't know why it's on 2-disc. Maybe it's just the game is that big, or maybe there's different modes on each disc. I just don't know because I haven't played much of it. I remember playing the demo when of the official PlayStation magazines. But yeah, Driver 2. Bargain price, 99p. I found Destruction Derby 2. Do you know how? I mean, this was another original game. Oh, another game which I got with the PlayStation when I first got it, and I sold it years and years and years ago. Well, I'd say about must be about 10 years ago I sold this, and I only found it again last year. And do you know how long I've actually been searching for this in store? I know you can buy any game you can find online, but to find games that you really want in store, they're obviously a lot cheaper in store. But like to find this, that was like made my day when I found that game. I loved that game. It was a proper childhood game. And again, sticker, damn it, I can't get these off. But yeah, Gran Turismo. Everyone must know Gran Turismo if they're a gamer, because you know, it's even from this original Gran Turismo game was brilliant on graphics, brilliant on gameplay, epic, lots of cars, lots of tracks. It was the racing game of its day. I mean, and it still is. Obviously, they've got up to Gran Turismo 5 now. But yeah, I absolutely love this game. You can modify the cars, something that's unreal. For a PlayStation 1 game, that really was the best racing game. Gran Turismo 2, I actually have it twice, because I had this, I think there's no manual in this, yeah, and the case is a little cracked. And then I went, and I got both discs. I think you got an arcade mode and Gran Turismo mode. You can do rally on this as well, which you couldn't do on the first Gran Turismo game. So you can do rally tracks and buy rally cars and get dirt tyres and stuff. But then I found it again for 99p in a certain shop. It comes with the manual, both discs. The discs were in perfect condition, so you know, I just couldn't help myself. I had to buy it again, and you know, as I say, it's got the manual, the discs, and the case is in perfect condition. So really happy with that. Tunguska, I think that's how you say this. This is like a little platformer game. I got really stuck on this though. I can't remember myself getting too far on this. It's got the manual in there, and the disc is in good condition. I think my mother bought me this a long time ago when I was really young. But yeah, I can't say it's not a bad game. It's just so old, and I haven't picked it up for a while. Maybe I'll be able to get further than what I did a long time ago when I was playing it. Spyro, Year of the Dragon. I just picked this up again. I think this was like a 50p game. I can't even, because I usually if I can take the tags of prices off, I usually stick them on the back of the cases, so I remember how much they cost. But yeah, this one obviously I haven't platinum version. It's got the manual in there and the discs. I don't think the disc is in bad condition from what I did play with it. I'm not too into the Spyro games. They're not my favourite platformer games, but yeah, next to Agent Armstrong. I think this was a cheap game. It's not got a cover, but it's got the manual and the disc. I remember playing the demo. I've not actually played any of the proper games since I got it, but definitely one I'll have to play. Oddworld Abe's Odyssey. I love it. I mean, the guy is so funny. I showed my missus this the other day. You see, I bought it there for £3. A couple of weeks ago, I showed her this game, and she thought it was really cute. But you know, because he makes all the sounds and he communicates with the other people and that. I mean, this game isn't the easiest game. I mean, you do have to think about it. I'd say it's like more of a puzzle game than a platformer game. I mean, you do really have to think about how you save like your friends and stuff. I do remember completing it a long time ago when I was younger, but only got this last year. I bought a lot of PS1 games last year, but yeah, this was one of them. And I would have been happier to get the proper version, not best of infograms, but like yeah. It's not bad. I love Abe's Odyssey. I want to get Abe's Exodus. A Bug's Life. I love this game. I thought the film was wicked, and the game is just as good. The disc and book is in perfect condition. I can't say anything bad about this. I mean, there's not a lot of people probably think, oh, Bug's Life is such a kid's game. Yeah, maybe it is, but you know what? It's a whole lot of fun, and when my boy can play games better, I'll definitely try to be influencing him to play this. I think he'll love it. Pandemonium. I actually got given this by my stepdad's friend. It was his stepdad's friend's daughters or something, and she gave me a load of games. Not a load of games, about 4 or 5 games with a PlayStation. I think I sold the PlayStation because I had like 4 PlayStation 1s at some point. It was ridiculous, so I had to get rid of some. But this was one of the games. I don't think it's in great condition. It's a little bit scratched, the disc. But I remember this must be one of the original games out for the PlayStation 1. But yeah, it was brilliant. Nice little platform. I mean, I never completed it. I might pick this back up again if I remember when the disc is too scratched and it's not really playable. I won't make a video on it, but I'll try and repair the disc because I do want to play this again. As I say, it's like one of the original games for the PlayStation. Heart of Darkness. another little platformer. I do like this from what I remember on the demo. The case isn't very good, as you can see. I need to get some new cases, but yeah, not a bad game from what I remember on the demo. I really don't think I've touched that since I bought it. Rascal, loved the demo, loved the game even more. It's not the easiest of games, but I never actually saw this in the shops when I've not actually seen this in the shops for like years. I mean, I think I got the demo and I saw it in the shops maybe when I was younger for a little while, and then I never seen it again. It can't have been a popular game, I don't know. But Rascal, I loved it. I say it's not an easy game, but if you like your little platformers, then this is like really fun. I do like it a lot. I would really suggest it. Croc, Legend of the Gobbos. Gobbos? I don't fucking know how you say that. But Croc, in other words. I love Croc. I think this is probably one of my favourite games for the PlayStation. I like Crash Bandicoot, Croc is another great platformer. I do love it. I want to actually 100% this, get everything that I can on it. I just wish they would bring out a new Croc. I think that would be a brilliant idea to bring a new Croc game out. I know there's Croc 2, which I'm really trying to get for the PlayStation 1, but if they brought this out for the PS3, or a remake of it, I think that would just be fantastic. Crash Bandicoot, I think I bought this for £1. It was for £5, yeah. And, you know, I've seen these online for about £5-6 cheapest I've seen on eBay or Amazon, one of the two, but it was in perfect condition. I could not believe how cheap it was, so I had to get that. And I love Crash Bandicoot. It's not my favourite Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot 2, in my earlier video, is my favourite Crash game. Music is obviously a music creation game. I really liked this, and when it first came out, it's pretty hard to get used to, but if you're a musician or into music and know about keys and notes, I'd say that this is a pretty good game. You can create your own videos. It's just a very creative game. I think on here it says officially authorised by Judge Jules, the DJ, so yeah, that's pretty good. I think with this, when it came out, I got a demo disc with it's like a CD with the music tracks that people created using the game, which are quite good. So, and then Music 2000 is way more easier to use, but still difficult within itself. As I say, you need to really, if you want to create your own music and not just use the riffs and the samples that are already preset, you have to know how to make music, basically. Time Crisis, I need the G-Con 45 for this game, which is obviously the light gun. I did have, and I am such a fool for getting rid of it, I had this as a box set with the G-Con 45 in. I got rid of it a while ago. I really wish I didn't, because it's really hard to get hold of now as a full set. But if I just buy the G-Con 45 separately online or something, I'll be quite happy with that. Time Crisis, I used to play it a lot in the arcade. On holiday and stuff. I must have spent about £50 one week just playing this game. But yeah, I was proper addicted to it. And when I got it on the PS a long while ago, I proper loved it. I mean, it is a classic game. It is wicked. I mean, I don't think any of the other Time Crisis that I've played don't beat this. I think the original is the best. Time Crisis Project Titan, I didn't even know this was out until I saw it in the shop, and I think I only got this for like 50p to £1, which was brilliant. It's got the manual in there, the disc is in great condition. So yeah, there's a G-Con 45 there. I really need to get hold of one of them, because I've tried using the G-Con 2 that came with that's the PS2 version, but it don't work. But I think even if I put this game in the PS2, it doesn't register with the G-Con 2, so I need to get a G-Con 45 desperately.